Hello there, survivors. I've organized another build challenge in ARK Survival Ascended on my community servers. This is the second part of this current challenge, so if you want to see even more builds, you can check out part 1, but there's also definitely gonna be another part still, so more builds to come. Today we're gonna look at some different bases on the island, Svartalfheim and Astraeos, and there's some really cool ones to explore, so let's get into it. We're here at a beautiful spot right on the edge of the redwoods here on Svartalfheim with a beautiful bridge base because it's crossing the water here atop of the waterfalls. Absolutely amazing location, as you can see. Really cool house and unique design as well, and of course it's bridging the gap between the one side of the river and the other side, so that is pretty cool. And if we take a good look at it, we can see the really cool use of again a lot of paint in here. You know, the black and gold accents are really nice here, using a few of the Astraeos structure skins, as well as some clinger roofs that I can see, and probably a whole bunch of JVH landscaping to get some details in there as well. But yeah, most of all, just a really cool base location, of course, crossing a river, building a bridge like this, and then on top of a waterfall and all. It's just a really cool place to have a base. And beside being a bridge, it's actually also a staircase. As you can see, we've got this little pathway going up from the river's side all the way back up to the top of the cliff layer and into the bridge itself. So yeah, this is one side of the land. We arrive here at the building at the bridge, and then we can continue to cross it. But we actually also have some other things around here. Of course, the beautiful location here on the edge of the redwoods with the ruins of the little otters, which is quite beautiful to have as a back garden here, as a view. That's quite cool. And we got a little greenhouse out here as well, with all the plants growing up quite nicely. And already another bridge. It's the second bridge of this build. Well, the houses themselves being the first one, of course. But yeah, it's a really nice little peaceful place, right? You know, crossing the water here. Waterfalls are around us. Some nice plants as well, and a big teleporter here integrated to the base as well, because obviously for the whole tribe this is one of the best places to come and get some wood here in the redwoods. So yeah, definitely a very nice looking place. Let's run back to the entrance over here, because of course from one side this is where we would arrive to the bridge and where we would attempt to start to cross it. So let's enter through the gate, keeping us safe as well, making sure you have safe passage. And then we arrive here to take a good look at this beautiful bridge base called Ravenstone, which is definitely looking really cool. I like the color scheme on this one a lot. And of course, we got some plants around, which is one of the newer additions that we've got on the servers, and people have definitely been putting them to good use and enjoying them. Got some really cool decoration here as well with the ARK trophies. I like using those as decorations, because it, you know, ties everything back into proper ARK again, right? Instead of just building pretty bases, you know, I've got to feel like I'm actually still playing the game. So yeah, we got this layer over here. We got the trophy from one of the bosses here on Svartalfheim, which is definitely a cool one, although I do wish it was a little bit bigger. I feel like it deserves to be a little bit bigger than this. I believe we have a little bedroom right over here. Look at this. How fancy is that? That's looking really nice. And then over here we got the other side of the bridge. It's a little bit hard to cross the bridge, you know, with the bedroom in the way, but I'll give it to him. And then we have some really nice ASR glass here as well, with these beautiful textures on them. I actually really like that, you know, for a little bit of extra decoration in your base, like a little nice frame here with the parasaur and everything. It's quite cool. And then we can go down here and we have the main building. So yeah, we got the whole little base here, all the crafting that you need to get done in this room. And I do really like the shiny look of these foundations here. Looks very cool. So got all the storage neatly worked away here as well. And of course, a beautiful little garden area with some nice plants around, the waterfall of course, and especially these like love all the little details you can do with the AVH, and the glowing plants are very nice as a little source of light around your build. And then this connects back up here to the top and to where the greenhouse etc is placed. So that's really convenient, of course, making sure there's plenty of ways where you can walk around your own build and your own base. Always very nice. And then here you get into the main hallway here, all of these little guys around. And then we have an amazing view here of Svartalfheim teleporter pad as well, so we can quickly teleport around the server. But yeah, definitely some good views here on the river. And of course you can appreciate the entire base over here. Another little garden section here with some lovely plants and more trophies to decorate the face of the base, which is really, really nice. Yeah, I love the look of this, the arches over the waterfalls, just the entire color scheme and all the little details. Oh yeah, this is a really, really nice build. Yeah, and the dark colors with the golden accents, it just works very, very, very well. It's definitely the most beautiful bridge on this world for sure. It's looking really, really good. We're back on the island and we have a really cool base here at the beach. It's a very cool modern looking base with some really cool design pieces, especially the corner of the one building is amazing. But yeah, it's a really cool looking base. I've seen it a couple of times flying by, and now today we finally get to take a closer, proper look at this one, because it's definitely looking really, really nice. And we don't see that many modern bases around on my clusters. There's a few, but I would definitely say there's more other types of bases, so it's always exciting to take a look at some cool modern designs, and this one is definitely looking really, really good. So let's take a quick look. First off, we got a little parking spot here for the UTs. That's quite nice. And yeah, we got two big buildings. This one is really nice. This one I really, really like. Like, we got this amazing corner design for this build that looks really, really amazing. And the color scheme as well is just really nice to look at. And then we've got the second build here as well. That looks quite interesting too. But yeah, let's check it out, because we've definitely been here a few times, but I've never been inside yet. Interested to see what that looks like. But yeah, I love the design. I love the little color palettes on these builds as well, blending nicely together. The dinos nicely parked around and just kind of utilizing the space and landscape they got. I love this little like green bit in the middle. And let's hop in and see what the builds are actually like. So one of the bases right here seems to be more dedicated to breeding, maybe. Lots of tames inside, some cryo fridges. Yeah, this looks like a breeding project if I've ever seen one. But yeah, nice roomy inside. We've got some doors to get in and out. But we also have the dino gate, of course. If you want to get some tames in, you'll definitely need that. Oh, we got another of those nice corners back here. Got a little porch out here as well with some other tames parked up nicely. And using some plants as decorations, which is always nice. And then, of course, we got some more room here at the top for flyers, which, I mean, that's always what I tend to do as well with my modern builds, making sure you utilize all the space that you've got available. Elevators, always a good touch for modern builds. Let's see, that is it for this building, I think. But yeah, I really like the design on this. These corners look really cool, but the whole build, the whole paint job on this as well, really nicely done. And then we've got the second building, the blue building right next to it, which looks quite nice as well. Let's take a little look. We got a little bit of a storage crafting room by the looks of it. More storage in here. Dino gates, of course, so that you can easily bring in your gathering tames and making sure you can easily get everything into your storage. And then we can go up to the second layer, more crafting stations and everything in here. Some nice windows to enjoy your view all the way around, which is always a good touch, of course. A little bit of nice decoration here as well. Yeah, I really like the vibe of this place. It's not too big, but it's big enough to have pretty much everything you need. Some really nice designs and lovely balconies, lovely views, walkways around. And then, yeah, I think we have one on this side as well with some flyers. A little greenhouse even here on the side, looking quite nice. Do we see another way up? There is an elevator here, so I do think there might be another way. Yeah, there we go. There is more on top, so we can go up even further, and we get another little room. This looks like some more storage. This is all visual storage with the steampunk skins on it. And then we've got another little room up here, the bedroom up here. Very nice with these big windows as well. And I love these ASR pieces where you can make them very see-through on the inside, but I believe they were more reflective on the outside, so you can't really see in. And then we got some different bedrooms in here. This is a really cool looking base. Look at this little guy. That is a beautiful pattern on this otter. Look at this little guy. Look at him. That looks incredible. But yeah, we got some nice little rooms here. 3 different rooms by the looks of it for the whole tribe. Loving these designs as always. And yeah, really cool to see. Yeah, I love this base. This base is really nice. Nice and compact, but that's sometimes all you really need. You know, it's easy to go crazy with building, but then you end up with a lot of space that you don't really utilize. And this feels like a very nice compact base with some really cool designs and definitely utilizing every single ounce of space, which is always nice to see. And I just really love the look of this place. There we go, another base here on Svartalfheim, and I've been told that I should look at this base in the dark. It's starting to get dark now, and I think we know why, because we can see a lot of these little details done with JVH that are nice and glowing, bringing some light and color to the build. Definitely a really nice touch, and much preferred actually to using normal lights. This is way cooler for sure. And yeah, they also are not too bright, as where some modded lights can go really bright. So this is definitely preferred. So let's take a look. There's a little bedroom over here by the looks of it. We've got the Chibi Hall of Fame over here. This is cool. This is a really nice way to use all your chibis, because I just store them and then forget about them or lose them or whatever. So this is definitely much more efficient. Look at that beautiful little dodo over here as well. Yeah, this is a really fun way, you know, just display all your chibis. Why wouldn't you? This is cool. This is a very nice little way to detail your base. Yeah, this looks really cool. And then we got some more glowing crystals as lights, which definitely looks very nice. We got a little porch out here to enjoy your view. We'll go down the rest of the base a little bit later. Let's first make sure we check out everything that is inside here, which we definitely have not done yet. So I'm guessing that this is like the main storage and crafting hall. It's a little bit dark in here, but luckily we've got some crystals to light our way. So yeah, a nice big crafting and storage hall, which is always good, of course. Nice and convenient. And then by the looks of it, this is all mostly just more storage. Yeah, visual storage over here and more visual storage over there. And then we got to another big layer. We got doors over here, the secret doors. I'm guessing they're not leading anywhere. And then we got some tames in here as well. It's big enough for some tames. That's always convenient. Some more crafting over here. Definitely plenty of space here on the inside, which is always good, of course. And we got a lovely little garden here. I'm guessing for snails, because I can definitely hear some snails crawling around over there. So yeah, nice and roomy base. But let's take a look at all the other stuff, because the little walkways outside looked very, very interesting for sure. So there we go, back to the main entrance. And yeah, all the little details with the plants and the plants glowing, those look really, really nice. We got some cool tames here with some nice colors. This might also be shinies, I'm guessing by the color schemes. But yeah, we got this amazing pathway completely lit up by the luminous plants from JVH Landscaping, which is definitely a nice way to make your base nicely lit up at night as well. So yeah, got a nice pathway to follow. We got a beautiful view here of the waterfall coming down. That's very nicely done. I think there's some lights in here because there's definitely something flashing. Oh, those might be the anglerfish. Yeah, there we go. Your flashing lights. We got a car chilling out here. But yeah, these plants definitely lighten up your base, that's for sure. So let's follow the path down. We got a bunch of Fenrir, part of the S-Dino mod, standing out here. Some other tames chilling out as well. And then we got a big greenhouse over here by the looks of it. And we got some penguins. We got all the things we need. Let's quickly equip my little backpack with the light because it's quite dark in here. But yeah, we have some penguins over here. We got some plants growing out here as well. Again, another little pathway here with more lights and everything. But let's first make sure we check out everything in here. But yeah, mostly just a lot of plants. We got the hatching room here as well, which is nice and convenient, of course. And yeah, very nice looking greenhouse. Very nice to have, of course. And then we did have the other pathway leading out over here, of course, to the fields where a ton of tames are standing. And these little curves together are quite nice as little garden entrances. And now we got another round built over here. Looking quite nice indeed. Some big windows. And let's see what's on the inside. Oh, there's more storage here. Yeah, this is a big storage hall. Definitely nicely done. I always appreciate when people go for a round build instead of just building a square. So yeah, this is cool to see. But definitely the highlight of this base is all these plants all the way around, lighting up the paths around the base, around the garden, around the main hall as well. Yeah, just looking really, really cool. And we're visiting Astraeos, where we've got a very unique base location. It's a cave right here. And yeah, it's looking cool. Using the JVAs for a cool little entrance skeleton. The lair of the Beast Queen. That is definitely promising something. Oh my god, what is this kind of door? Apparently this is an Amisa door. That looks incredibly cool. I did not know they had these cool gates. But yeah, that looks really, really cool. So yeah, we entered a cave, which is already quite cool. One of the very cool additions, of course, to the new section of Astraeos. All these caves where you can build in. And this is one of the best. So I'm quite excited to see what kind of base we will find on the inside. And this looks like there's quite a base being built right here, which is actually quite impressive because it's not been that long since this whole update was added. So it's quite cool to see that there's already a base of this size in here, which yeah, that's very, very nice. Let's go to the other side of the lake and take a proper look. Oh, it's actually still quite dangerous in here. Anyway, nothing really happened, but yeah, we've got a really cool big base in here, with this little pond of water as well, which is of course quite convenient to have some of your water tames inside quite safely. And then we have a really cool big base out here as well. Some trees, probably, I don't know if these are natural or just added with JVH, but they look good. We've got the little water pen, so you can house all your water tames as well, or at least most of them I think would be fine. We got some turtles in here. Good to see some of my shark friends. Happy to see that some people still use those. And it's raining inside the cave. All right, this little lake water way is actually quite cool because it's underwater, but not deep enough, so you can actually still walk around. So that's quite nice. Looks like we've got a little greenhouse over here with a bunch of plants growing. Oh, a survivor mate trying to help out. Looking quite cool indeed. A little hut out here for all the plants. And then, ooh, we got danger inside. Oh, that's very dangerous indeed. I'm glad that we got a warning. You know, imagine if we just walked in there. That would have been bad. But yeah, nice use as well of the factory skins, which is a premium custom cosmetic. It's a really cool one. And I definitely want to do more builds with that in the future, because I think you could do some really cool builds with that kind of skin. But yeah, there we go. The main base right over here. Let's see what it looks like. We got a bunch of UTs here on the inside, but it's good to know that there's a big inside here that you could easily breed in. We got some cryos at the ready as well. By the looks of it, we got some storage in place. I think we already saw part of that on the outside here, which is where there's some smelting and some visual storage as well. Utilizing all the little spots back here. Quite nice indeed. And then let's take a look, because I think there's another layer to the base. And we can go up here. There we go. There is another layer. There is a very cool acro here with some shiny electricity effects, and got a whole new section of the base over here. I guess it's divided up into like different sections. There we go. That's where we were. So yeah, it's basically double the size, even more here. Yeah, this acro is definitely a powerhouse. And then we got walkways all the way around. And we have some more over here. Nice little base, some crafting area, some kitchen area maybe. Looking quite nice indeed. We got the OV Raptor chilling on the table. And we got another little room back here. Feels a little bit more homely. Made out of wood. Some storage in here. More storage. Oh, and a little bedroom up here as well. Very nice. Using some Roman skins, I think, judging by this banner. Yeah, that looks quite nice indeed. And I think there's also some ladders going up to the roof, but for some reasons I'm not allowed to use them, which is weird, but fine. But we can go onto this little balcony. There's some trees here, bringing in some nice greenery into your cave. I always personally quite like that. And yeah, seems like we've got some more room up here for parking some of your tames, or maybe hatching some eggs with the Icon as well. So yeah, definitely a very nice base, being able to utilize different spaces, and of course just a very nice and unique base location here down in the cave. A little bit dark at times, but I guess that's to be expected from a base here down in a cave. But yeah, it looks quite cool. I love the little vibe of the cave though, with oh, there's still danger here, with yeah, the trees, the little bit of light that's still coming through, and then of course a little bit of water that you have available as well. It's quite convenient. And there we go, some really cool bases made on my community servers. If you're interested in joining us and playing on the servers yourselves, join my Discord. It's linked down in the description, and it has all the information you need to play on the cluster yourself. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Goodbye.